While the spotlight around Manchester United's under-18 side has largely fallen on wonderkids like JJ Gabriel and prolific striker Chido Obi, two quieter figures have emerged as the heartbeat of the club's charge toward FA Youth Cup glory. Midfielder Rafe McCormick and versatile defender Ewell Helafu may not dominate headlines yet, but inside Carrington they are increasingly viewed as vital pieces of the next generation, players cut from the same understated cloth as their manager Darren Fletcher. Fletcher, whose own United career was built on intelligence, discipline and selfless work rather than glamour, appears to have passed those same values onto his young side ahead of their huge FA Youth Cup final clash with Manchester City. And for Helafu and McCormick, the journey to this point has come far quicker than either expected. To be honest, at the start of the season my main goal was just to start as many games as possible, McCormick admitted. I just wanted to prove I could play at the level I know I'm capable of. Helafu echoed the sentiment. I didn't expect all this either. I just wanted to get as many under-18 games as possible, but we've both taken our chances. We've played under-21 football, trained with the first team, all of that is only going to help us long-term. Both teenagers, still only 17, have enjoyed breakthrough campaigns that pushed them firmly onto the radar of senior staff at Carrington. Helafu, in particular, has quietly impressed coaches with his modern interpretation of the fullback role. Comfortable stepping into midfield and dictating play, the youngster was rewarded with a place on Manchester United's mid-season training camp in Ireland alongside the senior squad. The experience proved transformative. According to Helafu, several first-team stars immediately took him under their wing, especially Joshua Zirkzee and Lisandro Martinez. Zirkzee is brilliant with me, Helafu explained. He's really welcoming and funny, just makes you feel comfortable straight away. And Lisandro helps me a lot because obviously he's a defender too. I'm not the biggest physically, so he gives me tips on how to handle players who are stronger or taller than you. Despite their rapid rise, both youngsters admitted the jump into first-team training initially felt intimidating. The first session I had with them, I was really nervous, McCormick said with a smile. But once you settle in, you realize how supportive they are. Obviously the speed, the touch and the passing are on another level, but after a while you adapt. There has also been growing support from the senior squad for United's Youth Cup campaign. Goalkeeper Sen Lamens attended earlier rounds in person, while club captain Bruno Fernandes is said to regularly stream academy matches whenever they are televised. The senior stars have not just been watching from afar either. McCormick revealed that Mason Mount recently spent time helping him improve his passing between the lines, advice the youngster clearly treasures. I remember speaking to Mason Mount about passing through lines, McCormick said. He was really helpful and gave me loads of feedback. The first-team players are all approachable if you need advice. For Helafu, meanwhile, one player has stood out above the rest as the ultimate role model, Diogo Dalot. The Portuguese defender has become something of a mentor during training sessions. I genuinely think Dalot is so good, Helafu said. He's a leader as well. I remember one training session where he was behind me the whole time talking me through everything. When to press, how to keep the ball, positioning, everything. As the Youth Cup final approaches, the magnitude of the occasion is impossible to ignore. Both players were actually in the crowd 4 years ago when Manchester United last lifted the famous trophy. Now, they are preparing to write their own chapter in the club's academy history. McCormick, who joined United at the age of 8 after spells around Everton and Manchester City's youth systems, says Fletcher has constantly reminded the squad never to underestimate the occasion. "Fletch always tells us there's no such thing as a small game," he explained. "Every team treats playing United like their cup final." Helafu agreed. "When teams play against us, they raise their level. We have to use that pressure in the right way and hopefully play with freedom." The squad are also carrying emotional scars from their recent Under-18 Premier League Cup final defeat to Crystal Palace, a painful penalty shootout loss that still lingers around Carrington. But rather than damaging morale, both youngsters believe it has strengthened the group mentally. "It hurt a lot," McCormick admitted. "But I think it's made us stronger. We have to learn from it and use that experience." Helafu added, "We're trying to use that pain to make sure we don't lose this final." Now, after months of quietly doing the hard work behind United's brightest young stars, two of Fletcher's unsung heroes are preparing for the biggest night of their careers so far. And this time, the spotlight might finally find them too.